Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it is. I just want to say my name is the Junkyard Dog, Jerome Williams, and I was asked to do a video in support of my pastor, Pastor Bill Alexson of SportsPower. Now, might be asking yourself, what's Dog Pound Junkyard doing on this video? Well, I wanted to basically just share a few things with you. First of all, I've been saved since the second grade. I found a friend in Jesus, and I've been walking alongside the Lord the majority of my life. And I was blessed enough to have a long NBA career, 9 years, playing for the Pistons, the Raptors, Chicago Bulls, and the New York Knicks. And during my time playing, I had the opportunity to go to chapel services before the games, the NBA games, and meet people such as Pastor Bill, who were always very supportive. They were always, bringing a good message for players such as myself to listen to prior to games, so that we could definitely draw strength from the Lord, draw strength from His Word, to learn about what are the proper things to be doing, what are the proper things to be saying, and just walking in the faith. And those are the type of things that, as a player, I learned early on were very key to just trying to live a successful life. And wouldn't have been able to make it through, as everybody knows, to make it through life, you need a friend in Jesus. You need a good word. So having believers around you, having believers who are dedicated to supporting those walking in the Christian faith are always important. Making a decision about retirement and choosing to end my basketball career, I always ask myself, what was I going to do afterwards, after the game, after all the lights and the glitz and the glamour. And Pastor Bill formed this team called SportsPower and asked me to be a part of it. And when I asked him what SportsPower represented, he said that, Jerome, we take trips all around the world, sharing our testimony of the gospel, showing the love of Christ to people in other countries, to kids, and then also, playing the game of basketball. And I told Pastor Bill I was all in. I wanted to be a part of it. So he took me on trips to Jerusalem, took me on trips to India, took me on trips to Belarus, and other places all around the world in the United States. And we began to do outreach in different places like Baltimore, Kentucky. We did Shooting for Peace events, which we actually branched off, and I actually formed a program called Shooting for Peace to better serve our communities and our kids here in the United States. So Pastor Bill formed SportsPower and gave us a unique opportunity to really have outreach that's unlike any other outreach all over the globe, and that's to be sports ambassadors, to lead the right way, to give back, and show the world that basically what's on my chest says, what? Jesus wins. It's a simple message. And when you're playing the game of basketball, you're all winners when you're following Jesus. So it doesn't matter whether you win the game or lose the game. At the end of it all, man on my chest, he wins. So shout out to Pastor Bill Alexson. Shout out to SportsPower. Make sure you support him. Make sure you follow the movement and what he's doing. And you know what? Wouldn't be remiss if I didn't hit you with a few Junkyard Dog highlights for you to check out, just to make sure you understand when we get out there, we're not playing. Dog pound. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.